I'm finally back on YouTube here today. Yes, I'm not dead. I am completely alive. I was gone for a little bit because actually, hold on, I'm just passing these annoying little road things before this bridge. Okay, so where I've actually been was that I was actually working a temporary full-time position at the Pennsylvania State Farm Show.
Hey Mike, you missed the spot.
And I was doing maintenance, changing trash, disgusting stuff. But the cool thing is that I was able to deal with animals and see a lot of people that I went to school with.
That is high voltage wires right above our heads right now. About 5 more miles to get.
But anyways, yeah, that's where I was in the past. Probably about a week or two. A little bit longer than a week, 9 days.
Be careful with those rocks, man. One wrong move and you're gonna be electrocuted. Holy crap, man.
So I'm back now and better than ever, really. Because, you know, it's great to be here in 2017.
Noise increase. We could literally die. High voltage, probably about 1 billion kilometers.
And the normal schedule of videos will be coming out. School is starting soon, so I might not have a video out every single day, but I'm going to be trying to get a video out as much I possibly can. And I love doing videos, so obviously when I have the free time, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. And I have a lot of ideas for videos as well, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming very soon. But for today's video, I also wanted to just talk a little bit about, honestly, just driving this vehicle. And I love this vehicle a lot. They've been putting a lot of road salt down, which has been pissing me off, so I've been taking secondary vehicles to work and stuff like that. But other than that, today it's actually pretty clear. They did put some salt down in my neighborhood, but you know, whatever, that sucks. But gotta look at the bright side. People's lives are being saved, and that's great. So anyways, I just want to talk a little bit about my vehicle, and what I've done now is that I've gotten every single maintenance fluid redone or flushed out and put new in, like transmission fluid, differential fluid, transfer case fluid, an oil change. I think I'm missing, so I've got some filters replaced, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, so everything's been running great. Honestly, when I would shift, sometimes hard going up a hill, I noticed the whole truck would shake a little bit. Obviously, it's not as noticeable. I'm just saying, like, from when I first got it, it wasn't like that. But once I got these new fluids in, the transmission just shifts perfect. There's no shake in the vehicle at all. You can't even tell that the transmission shifts. So that could be bad in some situations. You're trying to go really fast and you're slowing down. You don't know where you're at. Your gas mileage, you don't know what you're doing. But at least I can still tell my gas mileage, so I can still tell when my transmission shifts. But it's so smooth and it's great. I love it. And also, I also made a video on about how to pass an exhaust leak because I use my stock piping for my mufflers, so that really then they welded it. They didn't do that good of a job, so it opened up some little portions where they can make noise. Sorry about the light. I know it's just in my face though, but anyway, so yeah, it sounds so much better now that I patched that. Everything's working just great in this truck. Even when I go down hills and the grade braking turns on, my RPMs would just jump up to like 3 or 4 RPM, and I just hate it. But actually, anyways, yeah, so the RPMs don't do that anymore. The grade braking would turn on, the transmission would shift completely smooth. So that's one of the things you want to do, is always keep up with the maintenance of your vehicle, because if you don't, like, honestly, I'm not even at that many miles, and I noticed a huge difference in changing the fluid, so I can't imagine those that go like 100,000 miles, don't change any fluid, filters, anything with their vehicles. You're just asking for your vehicle to fail, and then you'll have to buy another one because the cost of repair would just be through the roof. You'll have to be changing all these things. So definitely just just take the initiative and get the repairs, well, the maintenance done of your vehicle, maybe even a little bit before, like I did. It's just, you want to make sure your vehicle's running 100% at all times and you get a long-lasting vehicle out of it. And I know my vehicle will last a long time, at least I hope so, and I'm always going to keep up with my maintenance. I'm never going to let that go or let that slide. Always keep up with your oil changes and everything like that, especially if you're running bigger tires. Because, you know, if you're running bigger tires like 35s, 37s, you're going to be switching gears a lot more. Your transmission's going to be really pushing. Oh, there's some animals like goats or something down there. Never noticed that before. It's crazy that they're just in there. But anyways, yeah. So you always just want to keep up with your maintenance and never let that slide. Always get your oil change on time. I was actually a little late on that, and that's never going to happen again. The only reason I was late is because I wanted to wait until I was going to get all these fluids done at once, so I didn't have to travel all the way down there, because my dealership is about, I'd say, 20 minutes away. So I didn't want to drive all the way down there just for an oil change, and then a couple days later drive all the way down there for all these fluids. But anyways, yeah, it's just running perfect. Oh yeah, another thing that I got was an alignment. That's another thing you want to get if you want your tires to last. Also, my tire was like cambered like this because I do a lot of city driving for when I go to school. I go to a community college in Harrisburg, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I found an alternative route that takes you straight highway the whole way, so I'm going to be doing that to also add life to my vehicle. Because another thing is city driving. City driving is actually really bad for your transmission, and I want to cut that out as much as possible. Now there's a big difference between back roads and city driving. Back roads are usually long stretches of roads with some stop signs, but not city driving, where there's terrible drivers, terrible road conditions, because they're running semis through there. Tons of people are running through there every day for work. People are just driving for fun. It's just horrible, but that's the thing. You gotta just make sure you're doing all these things to be able to keep a long-lasting vehicle. And I've been learning that more and more, and I'm glad I'm learning it now opposed to later when I have problems, so that way I can prevent these from happening. Future headaches, time wasted, and having to get a new vehicle just because you didn't keep up with your maintenance. Now, everything that I spent with alignment, all the fluids, filters, and all that, I spent, I think, about around $700, $800, but I must say it was worth it. I'm not gonna have to do that for probably another 25,000 miles, something around like that. But I'm telling you guys right now, like, it's completely worth it. And if you need to get your fluids changed, make sure you do it. It's completely worth doing. I actually, for another example, is my parents' vehicles. They did not get any of their fluids done. They didn't change the filters. They just didn't care. They just let it go. They got lazy. And now my mom's car got a transmission replaced. My dad's car has a whole list of problems, but there are things that you can just get by with, so he is. But that's just something you just don't want to do, because obviously now they have to spend more to fix all those problems, opposed to if they just changed and got the maintenance done right when they needed it and on schedule. So that's all. I learned from them not to do those things. So I'm gonna spend more than they did for, as of right now, on this lifetime of my vehicle, but in the longevity I'm gonna be spending less than them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned a lot about it. Have a great day to everyone out there. Please hit that subscribe and like button. It really helps me. Thank you very much. More videos to come. Like I said, I am back. Thanks. Have a great day.